Time for the 49ers Rush Podcast.
Nick Zakelj, offensive lineman, former fifth-round pick, was kind of written off. It took a long time. Brock Purdy's roommate, they're sending out Christmas cards together and stuff and whatever else. Everybody really thought that he had a chance to play tackle, guard, center, this versatility. When the Niners drafted him, they said he was the closest thing to a gold helmet guy that they had in this draft. And he really fit the Niners, what they look for in an athlete, intelligent, smart as hell. And, just the versatility. They really like the attitude, all those things. And this is fourth year with the Niners. His first year, he was number 56 on our countdown. 2023 was number 52. And last year, everybody was just like, we're done. He fell all the way down to 73. And now he's at his highest spot ever on the countdown at 41. And so that's a plus 32 spot jump. That's the third largest jump this year from the previous year. And if you look at our 4 ballots that we did, ranking just on 2025 impact, 39, 55, 45, 38. Comes in 41. Nick Zakelj could be a starter. I think Ben Bartch is going to be the starting left guard, but the 49ers are very, very high on Nick Zakelj. And a big reason why they cut Jared Kingston, who they drafted and looked good in training camp and preseason last year, was, they really prefer Nick Zakelj over what that young, promising player, showed. Nick Zakelj is, he's in that mold of that Colton McKivitz, this Jalon Moore. They really like him. They're just not winning the starting job. And I think that they are more than comfortable with Nick Zakelj being the backup guard for both spots, left guard, right guard, and could play center in a pinch as well. Where's jersey number 63? He's a handsome devil. 6'5", 315, built the right way. 32 and 7-inch arms, though. This is somebody that played tackle. That's smallest 17th percentile of arms for offensive linemen. You can't do that. Only 25 years old. Ran a 5'1", 40-yard dash. That's top 77th percentile of O-linemen. 1.72 10-yard burst, elite. Close to 90th percentile for offensive linemen. 7.75 and 3-cone, 28.5-inch vertical, 27 bench press reps. You enter in all of his stuff to mock draftable. Here are his athletic comps: Ethan Pochik, Billy Turner, Max Sharping. If there's a type of 49ers offensive lineman that Chris Forster, Kyle Shanahan wants in this outside zone scheme, it's Nick Zakelj. Entering his 4th season. Now, he grew up in Cleveland, Ohio, went to Brecksville Broadview Height High School, and he got accepted into Yale and chose Fordham over Yale. Was a 2021 team captain, all Patriot League honors 4 years in a row. One of just 24 players in league history to earn all league honors 4 years in a row. And, just dominated there. 2019 Lansing Trophy award winner, 4-year start on the offensive line. Stepped in as a freshman, started right away. Academic honor roll for Fordham that's unreal. And so, honor society growing up, whatever. Bachelor's in finance and a master's in business already. He's 25, and he did this many years ago from Fordham. Impressive. Now, he was coached by Coach Conlon. And Coach Conlon was an assistant at Harvard for Kyle Juszczyk and then took over Fordham's head coaching job. So there is this connection between these super brilliant, Kyle Juszczyk, small school, whatever, and Fordham. Coach Conlon coached both of them. And Conlon said of Zakelj, quote, "He's one of the smartest football players I've ever been around. Nick and Kyle are very similar in how they approach practice and how they think about the game. These guys just absorb it. It's very important to them. He'll take care of his body. He'll be a great asset," end quote. A lot of things that you like there. A lot of things that you like. Now, he's gotten snaps at center. Did not go well. I think he's a guard who could play center if you had to in an emergency. And the 49ers seem to be resting on that. This is a guard-only guy. But if you had to break glass in case of emergency, you could put Nick Zakelj at center. Last year on his rookie deal. So can he finally get those snaps, or is he going to be a career journeyman? Played a little bit in 2022, injured in 2023. And last year, whenever he went in for an injured Aaron Banks, played great. His 162 offensive snaps towards the end of the year, he had a 77.7 pass blocking grade. That ranked 9th of 136 guards during that time. Pass protection's there, athleticism, all those things are there. Center hasn't worked out, but this dude could play guard. I think Ben Barch is your starter, but he played so well at guard that they kicked Spencer Burford to tackle. And yeah, you could bring Spencer Burford, who started a lot of games at tackle, but I think that they would prefer Nick Zakelj at guard over Spencer Burford at this point, and could be one of those replacements for Aaron Banks, who went and got that big deal. Niners drafted him in the 6th round. I think I said 5th round earlier. Sorry about that. Pick 187. And, in 296 offensive snaps, 0 sacks allowed, 1 quarterback hit, 2 hurries. Pass blocking stud. Really is. On his rookie deal, 4-year, $3.8 million deal. He's made $2.5 million of that. Only started 2 games, but he's played in 26. He's been a part of, extra point field goal team, and he's got a lot of snaps on there. 17 total games played and 245 snaps total last year. Look at his PFF grades, not great. 58.7 overall, 51.2 run blocking, but again, 77.7 pass blocking. Dude can pass block. 62.3 special teams grade. Best case, starting left guard week 1. Probably most accurate, he's going to be the backup guard in emergency center. I think Matt Hennessy is going to be the backup center, but Nick Zakelj, God forbid, you could put him in there. He's got the experience. He could do it. He's just not a great snapper. He's smart enough. He's athletic enough. His snaps leave a little to be wanting. So I think he's going to make this roster. I really, really do. Maybe Connor Colby beats him out. Maybe Drew Moss beats him out, but I doubt it. They cut Jared Kingston last year to keep Nick Zakelj and played well. So is that going to continue? Don't be shocked if Nick Zakelj starts a couple games this year at some point. I'm not even upset about it. I think that he kind of is on that Jalen Moore career trajectory where, man, if he gets some more quality snaps in a backup role, could be signed to be a starter elsewhere. Offensive line, every team needs him. Nick Zakelj's a quality dude, and it took a lot longer than fans wanted, than probably the 49ers wanted, than probably Nick Zakelj wanted to get playing time. But, man, can he beat out Ben Barch? That's the question. And if he can, you might have both your starters set at guard with Dominique Pooney and Nick Zakelj for a while. I like him a lot. Shout out to Josh, executive producer of today's show. And for us in the 49ers Rush team, we're going to keep counting them down.